Boom! Here we are. It's recording. It is live. We're here at 6:37 on the 9th of April, 2025. What's up, everybody? It's good to see you guys. If you guys had track meets today, at least Case and Mitchell is doing a presentation for a school group. Some of you guys, somebody had a family obligation, so this is who we have. Coach Willis hopefully will be joining us soon. But welcome here. You're trying to get in again, knocking at the door, saying, "Let me in, let me out of the waiting room, let me out of the waiting room." Coach John Willis made it into the Zoom room. All right. Thanks everybody for joining. Oh, he's keeping good company tonight, it looks like. What's up, Maya? So yeah, thanks everybody for joining. I'm pumped about this weekend. I don't know about you guys. That's just the first thing I want to say, just real quick, is I'm pumped to be in the gym, seeing some games, and seeing how we stack up and compete. Two things. Remember, play hard and play together. Those are the things that we really want to emphasize. So, okay, we're gonna put this up. I'm gonna try it now. So everybody get ready. You have to fill out this question that I'm about to launch right now. There we go. Get your answers in there. We'll see who knows these. Everybody knows Hermiston is not the capital. Neither is Enterprise. Somebody guessed P-Town. Yeah. Rue says Salem because maybe you couldn't type it in or something. But all right, that was a test to see if we could figure out how to do it. Um, so we will, I think we know now. I think we know how to do that. So let's see if we can edit it. But yeah, this weekend. So Friday night, we're at University of Portland. We'll talk about the schedule. We'll get that fired back up. But Friday night, we're gonna get a tour at UP. If you can be there at 5:15, we have to take a tour around the University of Portland, and we'll get to see the facilities, the Child Center. For you 6A guys, that's the goal. That's where you want the season to end, is at the Child Center. So we're gonna get to walk around there, and then we'll practice, and then the weekend. So over the weekend, each team will play 4, possibly 5 games. So we divided up the teams. We sent that out in the group chat. They are not set in stone. So if you're not working hard and you're on the pink, you might get moved to the blue. It's just nothing on a disc. Coach Willis will be with the blue squad and Coach Bolger, and we're gonna see who wants to play hard and get after it. So the pink team, all 4 games are at Clackamas Community College. So that's kind of nice. Pink plays at 1 and 3 for Stevens Select and Albany Elite. So they play the pink team. Our pink team plays 1 and 3. And then the blue squad plays Oregon Flash at 5 and Miller, Valley Miller at 7. And those are all at Clackamas CC. So game times on Sunday will depend on how we do on Saturday. So we're gonna have practice Friday. I know some of you guys aren't going to be able to make it. Some of you that are coming up possibly on Saturday, if you're not playing until 5. Hopefully, you can make it Friday, but if you can't, we understand. So we'll be sending out some stuff for you guys to make sure that you review and look over before Saturday. So whichever team you're on. But Coach Willis, Coach Bolger, anything you guys want to say right now? I know Bolger's eating.
I'm here.
Coach Lunt's on now. Awesome. So Coach Willis has got the kids. How's it going, Coach Willis?
It's going well. Come say hi. It is
What's up,
well.
T-Money?
The Littles will be in the building this weekend, so that's great. I'm looking forward to just getting a chance to just get out there and compete. With my group, I'm looking for not giving up uncontested layups and uncontested threes in transition, and I'm looking to get out and push the ball and run. So I'm really gauging motor, how hard you can play and for how long. So please don't be shy. I'm more likely to pull you out of game for not shooting the ball than I am for taking a shot, because I want you to play with confidence and I want you to play with composure. Okay? So if you hear me saying touch somebody, that means we need to get closer defensively, right? So as we're in transition defense. So that's how I like to play. You don't have to miss a shot and look over your shoulder and think, oh, Coach Willis is going to yell at me, because I'm not. You'll hear me say have some. That means shoot the ball. You might hear me say share the sugar or pitch. That means pass the ball. Okay. So, but I'm looking forward to having a good time.
Let's go. Let's go. Coach Bulger, what do you got, man?
I'm pumped. It's a beautiful day out. I'm out on a porch eating some chips. So I'm having a good afternoon. I'm really excited for this weekend. I love what Coach Willis talked about, playing in transition. I'm a big transition guy. I love to play in it. I love to watch it happen. I love to focus on things that we can control, and we can control our effort and energy in transition. We're going to be playing against teams who don't really want to play a whole lot of defense sometimes. So in these tournaments, we really have to prioritize scoring quickly as soon as possible, and then playing lockdown defense and getting another opportunity to score quickly and as soon as possible. So I'm super pumped up about it. I'm excited to go with Coach Willis. I'm excited to go with the Pink Squad, or the Blue Squad. And man, I'm just super pumped to see you guys play. I want to see how much everyone got, how better everyone got, how much better everyone got, and should be a good weekend.
Go. Coach Long, you want to pivot your phone for us? You can't tell, but when the video comes back, everyone else will be pivoted. How's it going? You got a call?
Yeah, we just had a recruit call.
Nice. Well, good. Well, thanks for hopping on. We're just going over the schedule. We gave them the schedule for Friday and Saturday, and just kind of saying what we're looking for this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, kind of going off with what Coach Willis and Coach Bulger said, I think that the big thing is competing. So that we're not gonna. You're going to be in a situation where obviously we haven't played. I don't think we've had one practice where everyone is there together, and that's okay. But that should never stop from competing your butts off. So I think for me, like that's the biggest thing. You're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna miss shots. You're gonna, obviously people aren't going to be on the same page. And like I said, that's the nature of AAU ball, especially when you only have limited practice time, etc. But that should never take away from your effort. And I'm a big effort guy, so that's what it's going to all be about this weekend. So mindset wise is, you got to go compete. You got to play with maximum effort. You got to be resilient, relentless, all of those things, and then play for winning basketball, which means, you got to be selfless too. So that's what I'm looking for this weekend. Excited to coach you guys, excited to get back after it. The 2 years I've been doing this, that the first weekends haven't necessarily been pretty, but we've been resilient. So that's the mindset we got to have, going into competition this weekend.
That's awesome. Yeah. Compete in everything. That's how it should be. And that's going to be the benchmark. So if you're going to make a mistake, do it going full speed. Don't be timid, don't play soft. If you're gonna blow something up, you know, make a mistake, just go full speed. And so in the parent chat, some parents agreed to help us with the scorebook or the scoreboard, whichever one we need. And we will need somebody. We'd love to have somebody that can video for Game Changer. So the Game Changer app is one where people can watch the game live if they're not there. And if you pay a certain amount, then it you can watch replays of the game. So it'd be awesome if we can get one of your parents to help us with that, because I won't be able to be at every game. So it's always kind of nice for those parents, grandparents that aren't able to make the games to be able to watch it. But yeah, so next week we'll have the trivia all set up. I'll send you guys the updated leaderboard for the grit points. And after just reviewing the goals, I awarded some points for the people that I felt like gave it the most effort. And then I haven't reviewed over the mental training, but you should have gotten the email today. I know some of you guys had some issues. But yeah, that's just a good lesson. Don't procrastinate on stuff. Don't wait to the last minute. Because then if there is something wrong, then you get behind and it was already submitted, so then they had to change it, the due date. So make sure that if something's due, try not to put it off to the last minute. Try not to procrastinate, because it's best just to hammer it out and get it done. That way you don't have to worry about it later. And like I said, if something goes wrong or you make a mistake or there's some technology issues, you have time to resolve it before the stuff's actually due. So that's a good lesson for all of you. In all that you do, don't procrastinate or you'll look like a fool. So make sure that you're taking care of business. Make sure you're taking care of business with the grit stuff, but also in the classroom, at school. The better your grades are, the more scholarship you'll be eligible for college. And there's a difference between a 3.7 and a 3.9 even. So the better your grades are, the more money you'll get. So if you can get A's, don't get B's. Don't get B's. Try to get A's. If a B is the best you're capable of doing, I'm not going to be mad about it. But I do think that most of the guys on this team, if you ask the teacher questions, if you sit near the front row, if you are engaged and care, you guys are smart enough kids that you should be getting A's. So yeah, like I said, good job to most of you on the assignment for the BCD, blaming, complaining, defensiveness assignment. And like I said, I'm going to review this week's grit mindset, master your mindset. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I know it's just kind of a kickoff introduction with a little bit from Colin, but if you guys have questions about that, feel free to reach out. Should have watched the videos, should have had some interaction, answered some questions. And then, yeah, that's about all I have for tonight. So we're going to let you guys get about your night. Hopefully things are going well with all of you. And I look forward I'm glad that you guys that weren't there on Sunday were able to watch the Ibrahim video back. So if you have shoes, bring them this weekend. Get them to Coach Willis or Coach Bolger or Coach Lund or myself, and we'll get them all collected, and we'll figure out how, if you guys didn't get his profile, I posted it on my Grit stories, and you can message me on Grit Oregon Instagram if you didn't see it or didn't get the Sini Foundation, SINI Foundation is the name of the organization that's helping collect the shoes. So that's all I got. I'm gonna go ahead and hit stop recording. Keep checking the group chat. Reach out to a teammate if you have questions. If they don't know, then reach out to one of the